Hello, everyone. I'm really happy to be here. I want to thank Saba and Gila for inviting me to this. I'm really excited about the next few days, and I know I'm going to hear some wonderful new businesses. And what I really want to say, it may sound funny, but I'm very proud of all of you who are in this competition. Being an entrepreneur is not an easy choice. There is a famous poet whose name is Robert Frost. I don't know if any of you know him, and he wrote a poem a long time ago called The Road Less Traveled. And it's about having a choice in life, either taking the typical road that most do when it comes to work. That would be taking a career at a company, getting a regular job out of school, and following the traditional path. The other choice is to go on your own adventure, to follow your heart, to do what you really want to be doing, what you believe in. And in my view, all of you are taking the road less traveled. And as he says in the poem, it's not an easy path. It's the more difficult path, which is why it's not chosen that often. But having done the same thing, although later in life, I can tell you that it's very rewarding. So you should be very proud that you're having the courage and the willingness to take a risk, because any new business, as you know, is a risk. But the fact that you're doing it at such a young age and you're so engaged in it, and from what I've seen, these businesses are great concepts. It's a wonderful start, and just very proud of you for that. A little bit about Creative Business Cup. CBC Foundation is based in Denmark, in Copenhagen. It started a number of years ago primarily as a competition. So it hosts a startup competition focused on creative industries, and it now has country competitions in more than 70 countries around the world. So it started as a competition. It's now grown into a network, and it's beginning to do sectoral events, including an adventure, which addresses extreme sports, and regional activities and events in the Middle East and North Africa and other places. And CBC Georgia, in fact, is one of our national partners, so it's great to be here. The other thing I wanted to mention, before I began working with CBC, I lived in the Middle East, and I worked in Doha, Qatar, for an NGO that did the same thing, supported young Arab entrepreneurs. And the countries that we worked in included Yemen and Syria, and a lot of countries that were undergoing a difficult time. It was before the Arab Spring, so I was able to travel there. But the types of entrepreneurs we were working with were, for example, in Yemen, young women who needed $100 or $500 to start a sewing business from their home because they weren't allowed to leave their home without a male family member with them. So much different scenarios, but the same courage and guts that it takes to be entrepreneurs that I see in all of you. And just very excited to be working with you, and it's a privilege to be able to be with you. So thank you so much.